Welcome to Batavia Spotlight. This is the BATV monthly program highlighting the best in Batavia and the surrounding communities. I'm Ellen Huxtable, your host for this program. And for our very, very, very first guest, we very much welcome Jim Dellenberg, who is the Director of Operations at BATV, Batavia Public Access Television. Jim, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for being our host, Ellen. It's a pleasure having you.
And you had to come so far to be a part of this program.
That was a very long walk.
A very, very long walk. Well, can you tell us a little bit about BATV that we don't know about?
Well, I think most people, well, I'm hoping most people know what BATV is. We've actually been around for 30 to 35 years in Batavia. We currently have, there's 3 of us as employees, and we're run by a board of directors. We do some of our own original programming, but our whole purpose is to have the citizens produce their own shows and give them to us, and then we put them on air. We're here to train them and teach them how to run all the equipment, but we leave that up to the citizens.
Excellent. And how is BATV funded?
Our funding, a lot of people seem to think that we get money from the taxpayers of Batavia, but we actually do not. All of our funding comes from the franchise fees through AT&T and Comcast. So our funding is very limited.
So is this charitable donations from Comcast and the other organizations, or promotional, or they're getting their word out?
The funding is actually through a percentage of the franchise agreement goes to the city. Okay. And then the city keeps part of it and they give us a percentage of it. And that's how we are funded.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about the kinds of programming that you offer?
Basically, Batavia Public Access Television is what's called a PEG station, or Public Education and Government, which is 3 separate channels. We've actually donated our educational channel to Wabansie to use currently. So we have our government channel, which on Comcast is channel 10, and on AT&T is channel 99, and then you have to skip down through to find Batavia. But channel 10 is our government channel, and that is all of the municipalities in Batavia, which would be the city council, the library, park district, and the township. We also do Kane County Board and the Forest Preserve. And then channel 17 on Comcast and channel 99 on AT&T is our public side, which is shows that are produced by citizens and by us. This is a new show that we're taking on. We also have one called After the Bell, which is functions and events that happen after the bell at the schools. We have a number of different shows that we're working on now.
So on the governmental side, if somebody wanted to see what the proceeds were from one of the programs, one of the meetings from a governmental agency that you cover, that would be available on your station for them?
Yes. What exactly are you...
If somebody wanted to see what happened at a library board meeting,
right,
they could see the library board meeting on BATV.
Yes, and it's also, you can get us on www.mybatv.com, and you can go and search through and find any of the old meetings that are out there and watch those.
Now, on the side of BATV that covers the programming from the community, what kinds of programming is offered on that part of BATV?
Well, like I said, it's this show, which is our initial one. After the Bell, we have a number of other ones. We have Waterline Writers produces their own show for submission. We have Live from Kiss the Sky, which is a monthly event. We're trying to get more and more people to submit programming to us, if at all possible.
For this program, how can somebody be a guest here on the Batavia Spotlight?
Well, basically, this show is designed into 3 different segments. One is on a business, local business, and the other 2 segments are organizations, community events, churches, anybody who wants to come on and try to let the community know a little more of what they do. That's what our whole purpose of this show is.
And so are the programs such as this one also available on your archives?
They will be, yes. Mm-hmm.
Of all of the things BATV does, what are your favorites?
That's a rough one. I love, television and video is my passion, and I do a lot of it on the side. So I've actually been here for about a year now, and I was on the board of directors for 5 years before that. And it's just, I got involved to start with just because they had lots of toys to play with. And so I got more and more involved with them, and finally took on the position here as the director. And I'm just having a real good time, a lot of fun with it.
So if people wanted to be involved with BATV, what do they need to do?
They need to call me, 630-937-5413. We are always looking for volunteers and interns to come and help either write, film it, edit it. We just have all the cool toys you can come play with.
And what kind of experience is needed?
Absolutely none. We will teach you whatever is required to be able to do the job.
Excellent. Well, Jim, thank you so much for being our very first guest on a very, very new program. And we appreciate the opportunity to learn more about all the businesses and all of the organizations in Batavia and the surrounding areas.
Very good.
Thank you very much for watching this segment, and we'll be right back.